Awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Come in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Here's now Murray. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston.
What opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Brown, good.
A consistent shot for him. Brown.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Brooks outside. New Orleans moving it around. Shea outside. In the corner, Drummond with it. Over Gordon. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond.
This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Now Drummond following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
1 for 2 with that bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Mitchell. Brown outside. And stolen by Shea. The pass to Brooks. Kicks it to Drummond. Here's McCoy. Drummond dishes to Ingram. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Ingram. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Mitchell.
They do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Shot clock at 5. Drummond sets the screen for Ingram. No good. That would have tied it.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Murray kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Murray. On the wing, Brown. Over Ingram. The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Mitchell. Gordon with the screen for Mitchell. A second chance effort. Great D that time from McCoy.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And they're unable to get the time
To see both teams with intensity.
The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now it's a 7-point.
Scoring with consistency.
Stewart checked in for the Kings. Kevin Huerter comes in for Davion Mitchell. The Pelicans also changing it up. Murphy's checked in, and it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. Now here's Shea. Back to Jones. Drummond working against Stewart. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly.
Go by 8. Brooks with a screen on Murray. Outside, Jones. Drummond in the post. Stewart on him. And the call.
Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. First team.
Sacramento leading by 12. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Shea. Brooks is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2.
And New Orleans foul. Brandon Ingram. First personal foul. First team foul.
In the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here's Shea. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Portland.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Here's McCoy. They trail by 14.
And boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Gordon finds Brown. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shea with it. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. McCoy's got 5 points now this quarter. Sacramento leading by 9. And here is Brown. A 23-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. It's at the line. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let him play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Sacramento.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
McCoy passes to Ingram. Back to Shea. Brooks dishes to Shea. It's Ingram on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ingram's got 5 points so far. Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Murphy. Murray, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ingram, a screen on Mitchell. Here's McCoy. Again, the Pelicans score.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Now, here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Brown, good.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Shea, right side. Fires, high post. Stolen away. And now the Kings, fast break. Brown the pass to Mitchell. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Now here's Brown after the miss from McCoy. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Trailblazers got the job done. He had 30 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Gordon up on top. It's blocked. Shea outside. Bulls from the top of the key. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Brown wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something.
Good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Herter, no good.